All right, Jake Dailey with us here in the John Mendola Show. Let's talk about being here at Wyoming Seminary with your brother and the excitement you have here for the wrestling program.
Yes, sir. I mean, so far it's been a great year. You know, putting up 2 runner-up finishes at 2 great tournaments, the Ironman tournament and the Powerade tournament. You know, every day coming in this room, you just feel a different atmosphere than any other club, and I'm happy that I get to share that with my brother and the rest of the team here.
Knowing your family for a few years, I know that they're all in, and whatever you want to do, they're going to support you.
Yes, sir, of course.
And getting you down there to Becca last couple of years, but now here you're back at SEM, you're in northeastern Pennsylvania. Talk about your relationship with your folks and your brother and what everything's about.
Yes, sir. I mean, my family, their number one motto is to strive for being the best and putting us in the best atmosphere that they need us to be in for us to be successful. And I think coming back to Wyoming Seminary was definitely the next big step in jump-starting my career.
You can give a kid something and say, hey, here you go, kid, go do something, but you got to do it. You got to work for it. And you guys, whatever your parents said, hey, I'm going to put you in this position, you guys are dogs. You go after it. Talk a little bit about having that hunger and wanting to prove that, listen, you put me in a great position, now I'm going to go get it.
Yes, sir. I mean, through the years, my parents have just instilled hard work into us from the start. I mean, double practices, things like that, just help keep our mentality strong and attacking everything that we go into, whether it's school or on the mat. We're just gonna go at it 100%.
Your teammate came with you to Becca. He's a great kid. He's going to Penn State.
Yes, sir.
He's a driven kid. Talk a little bit about your relationship. He said it's special.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a good relationship. He loves your family as well.
Yes.
What's it like, going in the room with him and just seeing him work?
I'm grateful to have Nate here. And I'm grateful he was able to welcome me into the Bethlehem Catholic community. I think me and Nate just strive and build off each other's energy. We've spent the last 2 years now going on 3 together, and I'm just happy to be with him. And whether it's staying after practice last year for some extra time, getting better, or just hanging out at his house.
You have a little familiarity with the academics here at Wyoming Seminary, so you know it's a grind. You're back to it there. Talk a little bit about being challenged academically and being able to balance that with the wrestling. I mean, I'm sure your day is filled with structure, and it's like nonstop from 6 in the morning till 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Yes, sir. So my day starts out at 5 a.m. with Tom Federici lifting, and then I go to school, having to focus and balance school with the work on the mat is definitely a priority for me. After practice, I go home, study, do homework, and follow up on any emails that I have to get from my teachers, and then it's to bed and repeat that cycle every day.
Let's talk about the eating. You're 190 pounds. And it was funny because you're 215 pounder. You think sometimes at 215 he get away with a little more than the guy at 113, but he's kind of like, listen, man, you still got to work at it. You still got to be disciplined. You still got to have some structure about it. For you, at your weight, let's talk a little bit about that eating and making sure that you're kind of lined up the right way.
Yes, sir. So, actually, at the start of the season, I was weighing 157 pounds. So I made a decision. I had a really long frame. I'm tall, so I made the decision that I'm gonna start upping my calories, really going hard in the gym. The eating, I've just been trying to reach for as many calories as I can, but making it lean too, so I'm not gaining fat. So I've just been trying to put as much muscle on as possible and staying lean while doing it.
Let's talk about these coaches in the room and getting the variety. You're probably going with a few of them during practice and learning different things. What do you like about that variety?
Oh, I love it. I mean, we have the top coaches, I think, in the country. Coach Robinson, he's great, man. He's the technical guy. He has that aspect. And Coach Weber, he's also got technique, but he's more like mentality, I'd say, like keeping us in the right mindset. And Coach Ravelli, I get to roll around with because he's around my weight. He definitely knows how to scramble, things like that. So Coach Heck too, he's a tough guy and he helps us out there too. So
next step for you is going to be Columbia.
Yes, sir.
And let's talk about that academic challenge. No doubt about it.
For sure.
And then, of course, wrestling-wise, top
Yes,
notch.
sir. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Not only for the wrestling, but after wrestling, going into and jump starting my career there. I'm definitely really excited for Columbia and creating relationships with the people there, and just making the best version of myself on the mat and academically.
All right, much like your teammate Nate and you guys
Yes, sir.
at Becca, you guys are super focused. Good to see you, Jake. We wish you the best.
Thank you, I appreciate it.